Folks, it is time. Welcome to Mega Man Battle Network 4. Not quite the final stream, but we're getting pretty close, I think. This is going to be... I did miss out on one tournament scenario in the first tournament, but it was for one of the generic Navis. Although, it is interesting, I guess, if that's, you know, if you want all the content. However, this is probably going to be... I may not bother to do that. If I do... it'll be in the context of me getting all the Blue Moon Navis over and doing those scenarios too. So, you know, optimal suffering if that's the case. But for now, we're going to be getting Wind Soul and finally rounding that part of things up. You don't say, Mega Man. No, I'm sure that he'll just use rocks or something. Oh, it's probably the same one that we've been using most of the time, buddy. Psych ourselves up for it. Yeah, that's a way to describe it. Ah, well, there's our opponent already. Oh. Yeah, hello. Did we say Mega Man? Oh, whatever. Yes, this is Lily. She operates Windman. He looks a bit more like Teeth Man, if you ask me, but you probably don't. A Net Navi is honored as a god? I mean, that's... Then again, this series is kind of weird in a lot of those, when it comes to a lot of that shit to begin with. She's a windbag. Not quite. That's... Her issue is going to be a little bit different, and you're going to find not fitting for old buddy. Scissor Island. Oh, that's a strange bit of misuse of those mugshots. Give me just a second. I'm going to go double check because that location name is one that was changed later. Ah, yes. Okay, so when this location came back in Star Force, it was renamed from Scissor Island to Aloha. Apparently, it's supposed to be the equivalent of Okinawa, which I guess it was originally Shisa Island in the Japanese dub, and they just did not know how to translate that correctly. And they were just like, oh, this is a throwaway thing for a, you know... Because at this point, Star Force was just a twinkle in a madman's eye. Which I'm sure that a lot of people would prefer that it stayed, but I've never played any of the Star Force games, so I can't say anything about those. Except that one screenshot that gets circulated from them is an edit. That one guy, the old man, does not say I'm 30 years old. As funny as that is. Oh, I'm sure that's not foreboding at all. He's got to hold back a little bit. Also, I do want to give a quick shout out to the rather infamous Battle Network 4 Let's Play, because it completely, if I recall correctly, I'm going to pull this up just to be sure. If I recall correctly, it implies that the line where Lance's saying, "Don't be so scared, it's not like you," is being said to her. It is extremely not. Actually, wait, no, apparently that's not a thing. I guess I just hallucinated that. Wow, alright, cool. I think it's mostly just because I kind of regard those nowadays being like, oh, hey, a lot of people are just like, oh, what am I trying to say? I got distracted, sorry, by the meme. So, what I'm trying to say is that those Let's Plays are not very good. Like, the guys who worked on those really did not give a shit about these games and didn't really care much about representing them properly. Which is unfortunate because, yes, this game is bad. I absolutely agree with that. It's not as fucking apocalyptic as they act like it is in those. By the way, I hope the compressor filter that I put on my microphone, because I put a compressor filter on it because of, you know, obvious reasons. I think I've probably gotten a little bit worse because I'm using headphones that seal better than what I used to. So I'm like, oh, I gotta be able to hear my own speech, so I probably jacked my own volume up a little bit. I hope that's having an effect. Also, I did move the mic a little bit away from where I'm usually positioned. It might help if I actually, like, move the mic arm in general a little bit. I would need a shorter one, actually, for where I want to put it then. Whatever. Let's roll. Land, I said let's roll. Break in with sprint and get out the Heelys, buddy. Land doesn't care about much of anything, so, to be honest. I don't know if anybody's gonna help you with that, but, oh god, she's drunk. Yeah, apparently she just had a flask of what's described as rice wine later on her person instead of, like, regular water. So she just got very, very drunk from that instead of drinking water. Perhaps she should be aware of that. But, you know, I'm not always smart or aware of things, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I would remember what kind of beverage I'm carrying on my person. Oh god, she's being attacked by the robot. God, I hope she didn't look like that when Land's talking to her. Anywho, yeah, I do want to take a note real quick that yes, we're keeping Buster Max mode on for the time being outside of bosses, because again, these are literally just the same enemies that we've seen over and over again. They just have slightly beefed stats. So in order to expedite things about as much as I can, so we can get to real content, and if that upsets anybody, well, we will still be fighting the bosses using, like, real stuff, so. Fishman. Why isn't there a Fishman in, like, any of these series? Like, you'd think that would be a slam dunk, right? Honestly, you could just have a fish with human legs and it would be fine. Just, you know, just running around. I mean, there was a Shark Man earlier in this series. That's kind of like a fish man. They also don't have just a generic water man. There's a surprising amount of Megamans, oh god. There's a surprising amount of Robot Masters and Navis that just don't exist. So yeah, those are basically just the same as enemies we've already seen before. It's true, we sure do. Where's my... There we go. Dinner. This is the way that plays out. Okay, time for me to go. I must go. My planet needs me. Oh. Why are you glubbing, Mega Man? You're not the machine is submerged. The machine is immersed in water. You yourself are not. Anyway, let's take that out. Let's, I don't know, blow dry it or something. Gotta get the water out of there. Drat and double drat. Oh, it's okay. I don't think you can. I don't know that you can play that flute while you're drunk. It'll be fine. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah, sorry. Mega Man got thrown into a fountain. Well, who could it be at this hour? Oh shit, is that Alan again? Wow. He's not dead. How about that? Oh god, did she stalk me here? Oh, they just give that information away? That seems like it could be a bit of a problem. Have you seen some of the crooks and vandals who end up in these tournaments? Jesus. Then again, I mean, like, Mr. Match already knows where we live, so... Actually, I'm surprised he doesn't harass us at home more. He would. He's just kind of a jerk. What happened? Oh. So did somebody steal your grass flute? You don't remember doing it. I don't think these writers understand how being drunk works. But also, then again, we have to remember this is a character who thought she had water and apparently had booze instead, and like doesn't realize that. It's land. He definitely can. Unfortunately, even when he's serious, he's pretty silly. So we should probably go and Mom. Yeah, they really didn't change any of the dialogue. The translation on this game is pretty infamous, and that is one of the most infamous of the one of the most infamous versions of the iterations, rather, of the bad localization. I'll admit, I get kind of sus about people I don't know laughing about that, because it's like, what do you think is funny, dude? I have a bad feeling. Anyway. Enough of my doing the thing. Let's go and deal with this. Oh god, that's hard to look at. Uh-oh. Alright, so if we get clobbered by one of those tornadoes, we get sent back to the start of the area. That's not great. Wow, it's just like the stealth sections, except this time the vision boxes move significantly more. And also, they go under things that make them even harder to see than usual. Also, yes, there's some wind effects while we're in battle. That's real good. I'm so glad, you guys. Ah, crud. I chose the wrong part of the path to go on. You know what? Let's reset our position here. No, what do you think this is? Earthworm Jim? Random cow. Get the hell out of here with it. I mean... Ah, this is the list where they... I remember there was something in it that people... Oh yeah, they unbanned Heavy Storm, that's right. I almost just cited the list that had the unban of Snatch Steel, which is not it. But that also happened. Just in a different format. I don't remember everything that was on the new OCG list, but I do remember that Heavy Storm was unbanned. Which is kind of a surprise, but also, like, good. That's a good card. I'm glad that that's unbanned. I would assume... It sounds like the reason why it was banned before was because of something to do with pendulums. Probably it was to... Oh, geez. Words. It was probably because otherwise it was too easy for you to, like, mess with your own scales or something. But that's okay. Pendulums are basically unplayable now anyway. Regardless of any of that crap. Right, yeah, removing your own floodgates. Yeah, pendulums are just kind of dunked on because of the rules. Now, I would say, at least partially. That there's a lot of things that significantly weaken them, to put it nicely. Oh god, where is that going? Like, it's probably overkill for me to say, oh yeah, they're unplayable now, but also, I don't know, I wouldn't want to play a pendulum deck. I mean, I say that, I was playing Cleforts when I was playing Master Duel way back when. But that's different. Those are cool. I mean, wait. Who the hell do I think I'm kidding? Yeah, no, Clefort is not like a playable deck, really. Well, okay, it's playable, but it's definitely not like anywhere near as high tier as it was. I'm pretty sure all the shit that from Cle.deck that was on the lists has been removed because it's not that good. Because it's not that good anymore. Like, yeah, okay, sure, have 3 Clefort Scouts. Who gives a shit? It's... Why would you play this when you could play, whatever completely disgusting Borel Sword thing there is now? In fact, that's probably not even completely accurate either. I'm pretty sure that, like, disgusting combo decks based off of Borel Sword are not even the top of everything. Although, yeah, you are right that 3 skill drains permitted does at least enable you to, like, crap out Cleforts as pretty big beaters and do other stuff with them. On the other hand, there's still, like, better decks you can do that with, so... Yeah, it was a bad deck when I played it. I'm pretty sure it's gotten even worse since, just by virtue of, like, other stupid things showing up. Before that, I played Gravekeepers, and I'm pretty sure that Gravekeepers was the better deck. But I was just like, oh man, I remember this being a thing that semi-recently made people very, very mad. So I'm gonna try it out. Because I legitimately was like, okay, I don't even know what's good right now. And there you go. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Give me a sec, everybody. Sorry about that. Ah! Yeah, the Heavy Storm coming back to TCG seems like a big if kind of thing, because that is one of those things that's like, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, it's pretty understandable why that's banned. When, surprisingly, Harpy's Feather Duster is not. But being able to switch your own stuff off is kinda important and useful. Patterns are getting a little bit tougher to dodge, and we gotta go tighter patterns now. There we go. We finally got to the end. Wow. That's right before it blows away in the wind. Ooh, that's a little harsh. Yeah, you sure did done fuck up, sir. Oh, if this is the worst mistake of your life, I don't know. That's... You're doing worse. You're doing a lot better, but... what am I doing? Why am I skipping dialogue? I'm a fool. Anyway, yeah, she goes through the same bit of like, oh, well, I'm so nervous. Let me take a drink. It's booze still. Oh, I'm so used to skipping over all these cutscenes is the problem, because I had to do that for like a lot up to this point. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, she's drunk. This is the thing that they show us, you know. Totally sensible. Makes perfect sense. You want some of this whiskey? Etc. Jokes that write themselves with the Battle Network series. You know. We've been here before. Alright, turn this off. Because we don't want to just completely humiliate him instantly. Although, let me tell you, it would feel pretty good. Alright, can you move up to the... Ah, crud. That'll do. It's definitely not a perfect amount of damage, but whatever. I'm fairly confident that Sand Ring won't work on him. However, this is generally pretty useful when it goes off. Oh, the no flinch on the birds is actually quite dangerous. I forget when the last time we saved was. It was pretty late in the... Yeah, see, that... Actually a pretty hard fight, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yeah, by the way, you can see that we, Okay, see, this time we can actually see the cutscene properly. Yeah, by the way, we got to 150 chips in our standard library, so we completed it. Mostly through chip trade abuse. This one we can skip. I kind of hate this hand, actually, but, yeah, we're gonna We're gonna throw out a couple of things to start with here. Damn it! The birds, the timing on the birds is really, really awkward for me to get in between. If I was more practiced, I probably would not have too much difficulty with that, but as it stands right now, not so much. Let's save. We're instead going to use the folder that I actually use for boss fights, for getting the 10-second S ranks that I did on a couple of bosses. Garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage from King Garbage of the Garbage Dynasty. This time's out in the middle, which is great, because I lost the timing, like, instantly. That was a waste. I'm not 100% sure why I did that, but it's too late now to worry about the consequences of our actions. Oh yeah, for some reason they can't hit the bottom. Alright. Now, provided Duo doesn't somehow decide to whiff, that's game over. I told you he's real. That was pretty rough, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Your flurries, that was more of a blizzard, really, but... I digress. Again, how do you not realize this? Is that you're carrying booze instead of water? How did you... Were you sabotaged somehow? Well, we will never be seeing her again. Hey, do you like stuff we've already seen before? Equip that. Save. And here we go, Gutsman DS again. Oh, you fool. Oh, Jesus. Phew, that was rough. Also, rip our full cuts not being useful at all this fight. Ah, crap. Say, now I also have to time casting my my circle gun too, on top of everything else. Oh god, he still does Z-Saber too. Sheesh. Yeah, you can see Gutsman DS here. He's not messing around. He's giving us good cause to be worried. Let's throw those out, because those are, like, absolutely useless for us right now. Oh, you jerk. He's still breaking out basic cannons. That's cute. Oh, we get to see where this stops automatically for this. Yeah, because the AI does not know how to properly time those attacks, Circle Gun or Vulcan. Magnum, pardon me. So we just get to see where those auto timeout wherever, stay out of traffic, yep. Alright, well, let's go have a look at Higsby and see how disgustingly priced everything is. And the answer is yes. Ooh, Wide Shot 3S. We don't have that code. I'm looking for hockey pucks. You got an U. That's right. Ugh. Gross. take that. Yay, that's useless to me, actually. But okay. And again, time for me to not remember what the conditions are for getting this to go forward. I think it's just talk to everybody. I could be wrong. We'll find out. Or we won't. Oh yeah, we can turn this back on now. Spend 1,000 zenny because, yeah, we have to. And this guy, by his terrible encounter. Get no drops. Because that's the way it goes. And now we should be able to go on here. Yep, kidnapped again. Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to the program. And yeah, we're doing this because after we do that, we should then be able to start working on doing stuff in the undernet. So we'll actually be properly starting on what I would describe as the post-game after that point. Finally. Oh, hi, Thunderman Omega. I have never fought this guy yet, in terms of his regular fight. Pardon me, I haven't fought his Omega version, is what I meant to say, but it came out incorrectly because I'm not good at words. That's right, you enjoy that, buddy. Ugh. Stun lock. I'm glad I had that thing on, because, yeah. I will worry about actually giving that a proper fight eventually. Only 2 more and I can see how incorrect I was. Or not. Oh, you again. Yeah, you can tell that fighting those bosses and releasing the Omega bosses into the area really ups the difficulty. Like, we've seen that before, obviously, but wow, this game, it gets particularly strong. Because, yeah, Thunderman Omega is a pretty toxic battle there. Just like, ugh. I am gonna have to actually look up some videos and stuff to figure out how you're supposed to possibly best deal with that and get that S rank. Other than just getting lucky draws. I mean, that doesn't count. Hooray! Cutscene. Alright, so now we should be able to go and make some things actually happen here. And when we do that, for once, we're actually going to go ahead and put on Untrap, which we haven't done this entire playthrough, but you've probably seen that Mystery Data everywhere has had the possibility of having a virus trap in it. So I probably should have been using those a little bit more heavily, especially because they're only 100 zenny, but I just hadn't remembered to for some reason. That's right, give me more of those bug fragments. We're going to want as many of those as the game will allow. I also probably don't need to have Collect on anymore. I've had that on for a good long time and just haven't removed it. I could probably substitute that for something else that's, like, kind of more useful. Because again, we've got all of the chips in the library, at least the standard library. And we probably want more money, really. The dude here? Dude's not here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Or is he somewhere else in the area and I'm just an idiot? Both these are equally likely, to be honest with you. Oh, that thing just, like, moves really fast now, it feels like. The Kilbo, as they're called now. That's very silly. There we go. That's who we're looking for. Oh yeah, let's check out Windsoul, just for fun, you know. So, Windsoul starts out by creating a fan effect. It replaces your Mega Buster with a 5 damage air shot, which is kind of cool, I guess. Your charge shot becomes a tennis racket. I start taking gross amounts of damage from everything. Your wind chips get an innate buff of 10 damage, which doesn't sound like a whole lot, but you have to remember that, like, all of them are these massively powerful multi-hits, so it is significantly more significant than you think. Also, is that like a 40 damage wind racket? That's pretty pathetic. Yeah, there's got to be some sort of balancing factor to it, because that fan effect is pretty strong. Especially if you build around it properly. Like, Windsoul can actually be quite good. Oh yeah, I think there's a... Jerk. I believe there's a blue data up there for us to go after. I'm saving because we're kind of in the danger zone a little bit, and the game doesn't feel like giving me any heals. One second, I'm pulling up a map for something here. Oh! I'd been getting good at timing that, too. Well, crud. Refill? No refill. Maybe afterwards. Or maybe not at all. Whatever. We already fought that, so who cares? There's our refill. Plus, we got a chip out the deal, so hey, hard to complain. There we go! About time I actually landed a Buster Shot, because apparently the game was just like, yeah, why don't we torment you for a little while about that? To which I had no real response other than just like, I mean, that's not nice. Cares little for my feelings about such things. Oh, somehow that counted. Alright. I'll take it then. Oh, alright. Yeah, you do that, buddy. Okay, wait, no, we gotta go to Sharo, which is the other side of things. Yeah, see, we can occasionally get multi-deletes with this folder, I swear. It's not a great folder, I should probably rebuild it at some point, but I've been saying that for a while, I think. Hey, there's our final sub-memory. Wow. Yep. Open that. This is practically at a point where sub-mems don't matter, although, I mean, that was kind of true of the last one in BN2 also, so. I've got all the parts for this. Do I have to go find the... I gotta go find the guy, basically, right? And be like, hey, yeah, board part, jet parts, wing part. Okay, yeah. Do have all the parts. I just have to go find the guy in the area who's like, well, and by that I mean I've got to go over to the undernet entrance and say, hey, yeah, I need in. Yeah, that thing definitely is going faster, the boomerang. Which makes sense and all, it is the max version of the virus. It should probably go a little faster. Nice, we got an HP memory, so our actual base max HP is, I think, 860 now? Yeah, we've got plus 120 in here. I'm taking that out. I don't need it anymore, like I said. What can we put in here? Tragically, we're not going to be able to put body pack in, which is what I was saying early in the game, is like, oh yeah, run both of those. You can't, unfortunately, so rip that. Do we have a... Do we not have a yellow custom one anymore? What happened to it? That's weird. Actually, where's our... Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're doing that for now. Zenny, and we keep going. Yes, yes, don't go there, buddy. Whatever you say, dude. I'm not paying attention to that guy. Yeah, we gotta go talk to the guy who tells us about the Slider Master, and off we go. Yes, yeah, it's a pretty big payout from a standard battle, so can't complain about that. We're gonna need it, I'm sure. Hey, you. Yeah. Yay. Alright, off we go. To A, double check for any data's in here, and B, go off to the undernet set where we can start on this game's post-game. We're not even technically done with the main game yet. Nah, forget it. We're just gonna go head to the undernet. Those guys are moving pretty fast. Also, yeah, we still got Whompers spawning in this area. I guess to make Heat Breath a thing that's easy to pick up. Which is good. I remember a lot of people complaining about, like, oh, hey, it's really hard to find the chips that you need for some of these, and it's fucking not. It's actually very easy if you can just remember things. Like, I'm pretty sure that all of those are infinitely obtainable anytime there's an NPC in this game who's like, oh, hey, yeah, give me a chip so that way I'll actually do a thing for you. But don't take my word for that if it's, like, literally every time. I could be wrong about that. Like, I guess the Black Bomb Z is not a thing that's easily obtainable, but one spawns in every playthrough in that purple data in Sharo, and I believe you can buy them at Higsby's shop. So it is nowhere near as bad as a lot of people say it is. Although, yes, the money situation in the first playthrough is quite bad. By the time you hit the third playthrough, this game does get a lot better with a lot of things in terms of doling out rewards and stuff like that. It's just that by then, you've played through the same game 3 times and not gotten a whole lot better at it if you're me. Excuse me. It's not a good design, I will say that. That, like, at the lowest possible level, that's not great. And again, if they had had more than 2 months to make this game, which I'm pretty sure is about how long of a dev cycle they had, then by all means, I'd be like, hey, yeah, you should have gone back to the drawing board to make this actually work. But again, a lot of people really don't want to give this one the time of day. And yeah, I'll say it, it doesn't get treated well, even though, again, it's not near my favorite, and I think that anybody who's like, oh, this is the best game in the series, you're a fool if you think that. But setting that aside, it's a perfectly playable game. These spiders can go to hell, though. They're jerks. Oh hey, we've gotten quite a few of those by now, I think. The black hole chip. Oh, another BMD. Just a little bit of cash. Oh well. I mean, I'll take it, but... Oh yeah, let me just farm up those mega chips to throw into a chip trader at some point. Because that's probably what I'm going to do with them. There are some chips that I would love to get more of. And notably, area grab does exist in an asterisk code in this game, which would be really nice to have. But unfortunately, that's the only place you can get them is from chip traders. Or, I guess, from finding someone else who plays the game to trade with you, but most of them probably wouldn't. I should see if that, like, trade bot that existed for a period still is a thing, and just be like, well, you know what, forget it, I'll go for those, because that's just mean. At least let me have one game. Can't open that cube yet. And here we are in Undernet 3. In order to get where we need to go, we need to head towards Undernet 4. Save. Oh hey, wild fans. I didn't know they existed in this area. Maybe it's just a playthrough 3 thing. Because otherwise I could have sworn they were literally just in the rocket computer, the Meteor comp. Does I completely ignore? Oh, that's nice. I mean, Heat Breath is definitely not the best of those type of chips. Alright, well there we go. That opens a gate to an area that we technically have had a little bit of access to, but which we haven't really been in before. So we're going to just come back to that in a moment. Wow, that's some fast hockey puck. You've got to calculate that pattern pretty quickly to avoid taking a hit. Oh yeah, there's the guy who's hiding. Nice, that's significantly better than the other ones we've had so far. Well, other one total, pardon me. Unlocker, there's an HP memory, nice. We're up to 880. So there's only 6 more of those left in the game for us to pick up. That's pretty great. And no, I haven't done any dark chips yet, so that's not been reduced. Although at some point I probably should remember to set that up. I'm gonna have to like ask someone to library compare with me to get the secret chips, basically. Because I'm too lazy to get it the other way. And attack max is the last thing that shop has. We'll leave that there for now. Alright, hey buddy. We'll start that side quest and we'll come back to it some other time. Because we're going to have to eventually, in order to get all the stuff from those datas that are behind the nebula doors. Alright, let's save, because here we are in Undernet 5. We have had a little bit of access here, but it was off on an island that doesn't spawn any green datas as far as I know, and just lets us fight enemies from this area, which are not super impressive. Nice. Neovari N, that is a mega chip. It's basically just Var Sword, but with more damage and with different combinations that I really don't know. Can I get some heals after that? Yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, what's this chucklehead walking around for? What do you got, buddy? You're the guardians of the 5 evil chips once found in this area, but one day a statue appeared and imprisoned them all. Be behind that statue. Well, we'll find out pretty soon. There we go. We got a couple more things to get here. One of them being another mega chip, and the other being some free money. Not a ton. And of course there's a shop. And then we can negotiate with that statue, and of course we can fight Laserman's beta version, I think? I think it's Laserman beta that we'll be encountering. But we're just gonna disappear him with our Buster, because we'll have a chance to show off a real fight against Laserman at some point. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna need like another 50k to be able to afford all the megas that are in this area. That's pretty hardy. And that's only 2 grand, which I mean is a little bit of a stepping stone, but also pretty stingy considering we're into an area this deep in the game and you have to... Oh, crap. Pardon me. Considering that we have to actually... Oh yeah, because we got 2 out of that dude, right. Considering that we have to be in playthrough 3 to get here, that seems like a little bit not much. And the same with that. Thanks, game. Also, yeah, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I like at the beginning of this piece of music that there's like this little drum roll that if you pay attention to it real closely, it does kind of sound like it's something from Earthbound a little bit, just in terms of the instrument bank being used. And there was, in fact, a release of Earthbound on the GBA, which I'm sure, like, everybody knows about the Mother 1 and 2 reissue for GBA from millions of years ago. But just in case you don't, yeah, that's a thing that exists. Well, this guy, again, as I've said before, we probably should, like, actually give this dude a chance, but I'm not gonna. And by that I mean I'm gonna do this to him. Alright, double points. Damn! He was not having it today, I guess. Yeah, let's just end him already. And that is one of the many reasons why you want to keep super armor for dealing with bosses. Oh hey, get a load of this statue. What could that be? So the SID, which is having all 150 standard chips. Check this statue out. Oh, it's making us glow blue, apparently. Yeah? Who said that? Oh, you gotta bring my Dark Soul into it? Alright, buddy. How do you know that it's speaking directly to your soul? What a strange thing to say. Oh shit, it exploded for some reason. Oh snap. It's Bass. He's back. And he's pissed and full of bad grammar. Because of course he is. Alright. Let's go for it. I think base has some pretty interesting shit going on this time, but I don't remember for sure. Certainly we're gonna start doing this to lead us off here. Yeah, he's not interested in letting us set up tornado combos, so that's gonna kind of suck for us, but we're gonna do what we can here. And that involves starting out by area locking him. Alright, yeah, that's guaranteed to hit twice in the middle. Oh god. Love shooting Buster a lot. Oh, you bastard! Ooh, he got in there before we could. That's unfortunate. Alright, I'll throw out these swords because I don't really need them too much. Oh god. Really? Well, he's blinded, so at least we got that going for us. So his Hell's Rolling completely missed us. That helps. And yeah, that is the name of the attack. They said the H word in the Babu game. What am I doing? I should just do this. Like, this is how we can handle all of our problems. I should stop trying to be even remotely stylish about things, just do that. And yeah, I would have gotten a better score if I'd done that sooner, but we get ourselves a new Giga Chip in the form of Base X. God damn it. Ugh. Game, why? Why do you gotta do this to me? Oh, right. Why let me have combos? At that point, I'll just keep using Duo. Shit. However, Base is a pretty good chip. He does his shooting Buster attack, so if you can area lock an enemy pretty hard, you can do a lot of hits, or even if not, if you get lucky. And again, you fit it with enough boosts. It's like Super Vulcan on crack. Anyway, that is the start of our journey into the post-game. I've only been streaming for an hour and a half. I'm not done yet. Don't worry, I'm not, like, immediately giving up after that. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I should probably turn that back on. That might help. That's why it didn't go off immediately, because that wool is actually getting pretty tough. Maybe it's steel wool at this point. I don't know. Alright. So... Are the boys back in town yet here? Or am I gonna have to exit and reload? Hey, you. That's right, that's the shop guy. I've got enough money to buy bug chain, so I'll do that. Attack plus 30 is good. This is not a requirement at this point. Alright, let's go talk to this dude. You got anything to say, buddy? crap. Screwed that up. Well, that's quite the fast shockwave, and rip the mystery data. That would not have been worth anything. Yeah, you got nothing useful to say about that to us, huh, buddy? Alright, well. Back in we go. And once again, we untrap, be able to deal with things better. Oh yeah, we should probably start working on the things that are behind the cable areas here. Post-game Field Savior. Yes, we have finally obtained all 6 souls after not quite completing 3 playthroughs. But yeah, we just fought Base earlier. We were not really set up to fight him, but we fought Base. There is a random Base encounter in the post-game extra area later on. But we gotta actually get to that because, yeah. Also, yes, I'm just using Buster Max to deal with these basic encounters because, again, at this point, we've seen this stuff before. Yeah, we beat him. I can show off what folder I was using, and I can show what mod cards I have also. You'll probably notice very quickly one of the big problems with my folder is that Base has float shoes and air shoes, and I love my sand ring tornadoes, so that was a bit rough. Also, yeah, Top Man SP is real good, but didn't draw him. I did, well, when I say that I didn't finish 3 playthroughs, I mean that right now my current position in playthrough 3 is that I haven't moved on to the 3rd tournament yet, because when I did playthrough 2, I got Fire Soul, which is the one that you have to get from the Den tournament the 2nd time, and I got my other Red Sun tournament playthrough, which was Thunder Soul. Yeah, because in the first playthrough we got Search Soul, and I talked about how really good that is, and then I realized, oh right, yeah, this is the game where half of the library doesn't work on the final boss. So, Search Soul is still really good, but also, this game's a bit of a jerk. Irene, stop that. Anyway. Yeah, so like I said, we were not 100% prepared for Base, but I took him on without using Buster Max during the fight. Oh yeah, I didn't show off my mod cards, that's right. We got the Poison Buster. This doesn't really do anything against Base. It just makes poison panels. Honestly, it actually kind of hindered me probably, because I don't like dealing with that, and I have area grabs and stuff. So if I accidentally shoot him wrong or something, I could be screwing my own area up. We have default full synchro. Yeah, you can't 100% beat this game in a single playthrough. On the other hand, at the very least, each playthrough is technically short. Unless you're kind of a maniac like me who goes and grinds for 4 of most chips. I admit that I threw in the towel on some of the grinding for stuff in playthrough 2. I did not get full playsets of all the horns in Wildcard. In fact, I don't even have any silence Wildcard, I don't think, sadly. Yeah, BN4 is definitely not a lot of people's favorites. Like, I know one dude who's anyone in the fandom who this is their, even close to their favorite game. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, oh, this is the worst. And I'll say this. I don't think this game is quite as bad as a lot of people say, but it's still, it could still be a lot better. And of course, a large part of that comes down to the fact that definitely the release schedule was a bit of a problem. They were definitely crunched for time pretty badly on that. Yeah, 3 in terms of, I'd say 3 probably has the best story. I mean, it's not perfect, but it definitely, 3 is probably my favorite overall, with 6 coming up as a close second. My last playthrough of 3, which, oh goodness, I don't remember when I did that. Maybe that was in August now. But 3, I did start to notice a lot of the weaknesses of it. For example, I played in Blue, and there were a surprising amount of, like, problems with chip code availability. So I couldn't do quite as good of a folder as I wanted to, but the story is quite good. Of course, that was also around the time when they were like, hey, yeah, this is when we're going to start doing the double versions to make people trade between them, and then they barely varied anything in terms of, you know, the story or the bosses or anything. Meanwhile, once you start getting to 4, and especially 5, they did a lot better with making the 2 versions of the game feel a little bit distinctive. Anyway, back to mod cards. We had our default full synchro because, yeah, that's real handy. We had our B and back Lance. I think this is probably the strongest offensive B back from the mod cards, but I could be wrong about that. Oh goodness, there's a lot to do in 6, just in general, so that might take you a while for sure. Good luck. Oh goodness, some of the PAs can be rough because finding certain viruses can be really bad. Like I think the 3rd version of Champy is really bad for that, so getting your fire hit 3s is kind of a pain in the ass. Anywho, yeah, our last mod card that we've got installed gives us our wood powder charge shot. This is absolutely, like, unbelievably degenerate. Just, it's good damage. It can hit multiple times depending on the enemy's movement. It causes confusion. It is sick. There's a good reason why you can't set time records in BN4 when you have mod cards equipped, and it's because of stuff like these, really. Of course, in the collection, you can't set it with Buster Max on either. But again, that's also very understandable, so can't say nothing about that, you know? I can't complain about that decision, even though I would probably like to, because it would make my life a lot easier. But I did get a couple of boss fight records already. I probably should have shown these off. Yeah, most of these we haven't though, but we got Top Man under 10 seconds. For 80 damage on this chip, again, if we manage to catch the enemy in the right position with this, that is 7 hits worth 80 damage. That is tremendously powerful. Sparkman was just quality of life for second playthrough. Be right back? Alright. And, because, yeah, 200 damage. Very good. Kendo Man, I really just wanted to see what Kendo Man does in terms of his chip, and it's 3 hits. I should probably show it off. I keep thinking every once in a while, like, hey, maybe I should make videos where I show off all the chips and stuff for each of these games. So that way people don't have to go like, oh, what's this do? And they can just have a place to look it up. Because I found that a lot of guides are a little bit lacking in that department. So yeah, Kendo Man, 3 hits, 130 damage a hit. It's not bad. It just doesn't scale very well. And compared to something like how stupid Top Man can get, ugh. You know, 390 is a little bit comparatively unimpressive. I don't know what Pot of Greed does either. Yeah, it's right. They gotta keep asking every time it shows up. And you can't even tell people in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe, at least in the anime, to RTFC because those cards don't have text on them. At least not in the first season. I don't remember, like, past the original Duel Monsters anime, what they look like. But I'm pretty sure they look basically the same, where the position where a text box would be is just occupied by the type symbol. Hey, you. Yeah, it's right, the guy from under 6. We'll deal with that eventually. Probably not on stream, or if it is on stream, then at the very end. Yeah, back in the era when the card game. Well, I've seen some content about the very first era of the card game, and apparently the rules were a little bit different and things were kind of janky. And also, of course, the anime occupied its own weird set of rules. You know, it was basically distilling Pikachu the Horn into a card game. Oh, oops. Filler episode with Johnny Steps. I'm trying to remember which one that is. Because, of course, everybody memes on Catapult Turtle and bring down the Castle of Dark Illusions or whatever. That type of stuff. You know, everybody makes fun of that. But there's even more bullshit throughout the rest of the run of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's for sure. Aw, we can't get that at all. Dang. Oh, I'm sure. I just don't remember what it is. But that's definitely a pretty high bar to meet, so... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, at least it's an easy hit. We got 5 grand. That's good. We're actually almost back up to being able to afford the attack plus 30 again. Oh, I'll definitely have to watch it at some point. Just hopefully I don't forget or something. Oops. Oh yeah, one of the little underrated things about making the select buttons be the ZL, ZR is that you can use that to look at the battlefield. And it feels significantly better in my opinion. We got the Weather EX guys, I think, have a chance of dropping wild card of the various powders, which is good because, hey, having a faster source than the other thing for those, that's good. Obviously. Wood Powder Asterisk is very helpful for a lot of kill combos, same with Blizzard Asterisk. The other two less so, but they have their place. And yeah, you can see this is the area of Undernet 5 that we couldn't go to before. There may be a dude here now? No. I thought there was. Well, I was wrong. Nice. And there's Element Ice in a better code than the one that we ground for way back when. Oh yeah, that's the guy from the side quest. That's right. That's who that Chucklehead is. Nice. Yeah, I'll give the guy 10 G's. We can deal with that. I can get the money back eventually. I'm only gonna be slightly annoyed about it. Yeah, see, I told you. Those Wethexes drop those in asterisk. Yeah, I'm still repelled, so I need to go find those other chips. Oh, hey, look, it's the Circle Gun 3 guys. Alright, well, fuck that thing, let's just win this fight. Oh, it's a shame, it's just a hockey puck. Oh, hey, look. Level 1 virus is in the third playthrough on the regular internet. That's very funny. That color on that bag clip enemy is pretty terrible. Neat. At least Electshock Asterisk means that that's another Asterisk code chip that we can use to do funny stuff with Thundersoul. Thundersoul at least, so I can't complain too much about that. How much do I have for that? 23, I don't have. That's right. Let's get a garbage chip out of this, because why not? Oh no, we got a little bit of cash. That's good. Oh, right. I have to be jacked in somewhere where that's outside, so... Alright, we gotta go this way. Right. Just saving in here just to be safe. I'm sure we'll be fine. And again, we'll deal with Laserman the regular way eventually. Guardian of the Anubis. Yep. What do you got? Probably a sequential battle. Yep. Yeah, I figured. Oh, this is what a hilarious encounter at this point in the game. Well, I was gonna say, I'm gonna get sapped for at least 1 HP for that because, yeah, positioning and all. I mean, I could probably have fixed that if I had thought it through, but I didn't. Oh wow, this is actually a nice long one. I'm assuming this has got to be a 10er, right? They wouldn't go more than 10. That'd be really silly. Good battle there. Good field setup. I like it. I don't like it. It's pretty stupid, but listen. This should be the last battle of the group. Yeah. Ooh, I see. We've got a Heal Navi Omega here. That's a big boy. Not a big enough boy, though, that's for sure. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to explore the area and find the rest of those. In here, right? Wing. I'm trying to remember what all 5 of these are, because one of them is it's a dark version of the Element Emperor breath chip. I'm sorry, I'm kind of fucking up in terms of the explanation, because I usually do that. This field sucks. I'm not exactly a fan of it. Yeah, those guys are kind of worrying. Oh, no, that's just free. Okay, I think the other chip is the one that we get from battle data in either Laserman or Shademan's fight, which means that I've gotten it already, so. Yeah, no need to worry about that. All right. Save after that. What's our money doing? We need another 8K before we leave here to get our attack plus 30. There we go, there's the Muramasa. Excuse my yawning. We're almost done with this, right? Yeah, these sequential virus battles get really tiring. I'm trying to remember how frequently used they are in later games, because I think at least it's less. Which it should be, because, you know. At the very least, I'm pretty sure the only time the series gives us a 30 chain is the one in BN2. So at least there's that going for us. Neat. search the area and see if there's any green data anywhere for us to pick up. Otherwise, I'm like, where's there a good place for us to check in from outdoors right now? I think it's just... I think it's basically just the cart in the park or Jomon Electric. He needs to give me more fights where I get money. I'm not gonna get punched around for that, because I don't think it's gonna... I don't think it's gonna help. Oh, hi, Laserman Omega. Takes a lot of bullets to down, and he drops his SP chip. And that, I believe, is the last dark chip that I couldn't think of, is Bug Charge. Or Bug Curse if you're in Blue Moon, but yeah. That spawns in a mystery data behind Laserman SP and behind Shademan SP. It is much easier to get it in Laserman's fight, unsurprisingly. Ouch. Well, that should let us get that. Hell yeah. Alright, so now we can jack out. And we can go somewhere where we have to take a longer route to get there. Which in this case is looking like it's going to be Electown. Yeah, let's see if we can get some goodies out of here. More hockey pucks are generally probably nice. I don't think we need that extra Twin Fang, but we'll take it anyway, just in case. Because that is using a PA. I think we have enough of those winds already, but... you know, why not? Hey, buddy. We definitely don't need that. Interesting. Nice. Those seem to be a pain in the butt to get, so I won't complain about that. Long Blade R, that's an interesting code. Well, we don't need this many dark lines, so we can dump some extras of those. Same with Gutsman SB. Fuck you, game. That's just mean. Alright, so I think now we are good to go into here. And this is when we find out that the structure of the building is such that's like an awning, and we can't actually get any sunlight from here somehow, or something. No shame at all. We already got that guy anyway, so, you know, who cares? Yep, show the guy our e-passport, and away we go. Nice! I think we're literally only 1 point away. Yeah, we got 49. The max is 50, so we're 1 off. And that's one of the last few unlockers we actually need to use in the entire game. That's pretty good. Oh, right, we don't have the ID chip yet. We gotta go fix that. That's right, that's what we were doing in the first place. Nice. Less nice than the amount of damage we took from that. Sheesh. Yeah, to be fair, at this point, the enemies really don't mess around. This is about what it was like in the super late game in BN3, though, so it's not as weird as it seems, I guess. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so now that we're done paying our massive tax, the only thing that we should have to worry about in terms of money needs for a little while is just being able to purchase unlockers for the small number of stragglers that exist in that regard. In fact, I'm going to take a look at some maps and see if there's actually any to worry about before I say stuff like that. Alright, the one in Park Area 2 is not behind an unlocker. There's one in Town Area 4 that is, which I've shown off before, so I'll get that off camera or something. One in Park Area 2 is not an unlocker. So we got the one in Park Area, or in Town Area 3. And there's nothing to use the C slider to obtain. There we go. Eventually I would stop screwing it up. Yeah, sorry, I'm just checking through these maps to see if I need more than, like, one more unlocker in the game, and I think one is all I need still. Okay, pardon me, it's 2 more that I need. That's not bad. We'll actually be able to afford that as soon as we're done with this, really. Interesting. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to afford that now. Oh yeah, we got a good amount of cash here. Alright, yeah, cutscene we've seen before. Take that. And back out we go. And in fact, we're going to go to the park in order to start working backwards. I'm just having a brain fart here real quick. Oh, right, we want to go in here. Oh yeah, I should go back to the other place to go and get go get my 2 unlockers. Oh, you don't have them. The guy in AC/DC does, though. No? Then who has the fucking unlockers? Might be a shop on the internet. We'll see. Otherwise, I just don't know because the sub-chip merchants in this game kind of suck. Oh yeah, we should turn that on. clear those out. Yeah, give me a chip that's gonna be completely outmoded pretty soon. There we go. Right, there should be nothing super necessary for us to spend money on anymore at this point. I don't know. I don't have a good advice here. What do you got for me, game? Another color point. Why? Why do I need that many? Sheesh. Speaking of why, this fucker. Okay, game, that's unnecessary. Oh, this fight absolutely sucks. BN4 experience, more or less. Statistically less than a lot of people think, but it is still full of some, I don't know if I can really say it's full of some game design, which is where I usually just be like, yeah, I can't even describe this. It's kind of not full of game design is the problem. By the way, hello, Phalone. How are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to me doing cleanup on stuff now that I've gotten Nebula Code for the third time on this, well, saying playthrough is also kind of a weird thing. And basically picking the pieces up before I head off to go dig up the last of the dark chips before I go dig up element dark so that way I can go into Black Earth. I mean, yes, definitely. That's absolutely the case. That's sort of a thing that happens from time to time, is that you'll have something incredibly mediocre following on from one of the best things that a series has ever done. A series or a creator or anything like that. And then something that, again, like this, is comparatively underwhelming, to put it nicely, will get a lot of numbers based off of the anticipation, but they didn't have anything together for whatever reason that was of quality, and then that just tanks the entire series forever, because, yeah, 5 and 6 did not sell very well, to put it nicely. And in terms of why they were not prepared to have anything, in this case, I think it really is just like, release cycle. And I've been saying this over and over that, yeah, the pressures associated with the annual release cycle. For a second I thought that the data that was another color point for some reason was there again, and I was gonna be like, why? Why did that happen? Maybe the real item that's supposed to be in there was gonna come back. I don't know. Yeah, the annual release schedule of these games, and I feel like they just didn't have enough time to get something good together for this one. And so they were like, okay, we've got a third of a game, let's just make people go through it 3 times. That's the exact same as having a full game, right? Which it's not, obviously, but when you're too high up in the company, you don't really actually know anything about game development, do you? Right? All you know about is what numbers are bigger than others, and that you like the big ones when it comes to money. Anywho, it's time for me to go and start sweeping the skull doors, because somehow there's none of those in here? Which is weird when you consider that you have to come in here specifically to meet the Nebula guy, and they clearly keep using the park area as like a base of operations. And yet, despite that, there's no, like, hidden cache of any shit in any of them. Right. I think it's a little bit unfortunate that the e-reader codes, the e-reader cards, rather, they introduced an HP glitch when you use them, so you're constantly ticking. That's a bit of a shame, but it's good to be able to just be like, okay, I would rather use Fire Soul, and I don't know why you would. I mean, do souls exist in this game other than Gut Soul? The answer is yes, but yeah, the randomization is definitely a problem, and obviously they made things significantly better in BN5 by not having that. But of course, as I kind of alluded to, I'm pretty sure they actually had a dev period then. Yeah, Search Soul is really good. Actually, I would say that most of the souls are pretty strong. Or at least have some pretty good potential. Like, Roll Soul is pretty infamous for being really busted in, well, I guess competitive is true, but PvP. Although, again, why would you play PvP of, like, any Battle Network game other than 6 if you could avoid it? Battle Network 6, which actually had something kind of resembling balance. But yeah, the shuffle ability is really good. And I've been stumping for that for a good long time. I think that's probably even better than Number Soul is. Oh, hi, Top Man. Gee, if I keep seeing you again. Again, I'll just go ahead and show this off that we've actually 10-seconded him, so extremely no shame about fighting that, about just, you know, Buster maxing him. But of course, I'm mostly just doing that because it's less time investment. Okay, that was not worth it at all, but alright, thanks game, I guess. Actually, those will come in handy. I think we can finally buy out the bug trader in Undernet 4. Or we're pretty darn close to being able to, if not. And on top of that, we probably should trade some of them for the bug trader in Black Earth. Because that should have some good stuff in it. Possibly. Actually, for all I know, it's complete crap, too. It's probably not going to have better odds of giving me the stuff that I want the most, but what can you do? I gotta go. Good. I'm glad that the Nebula code has come in handy so much so far by just giving us more bug frags. Okay. Okay, game. Is that all that's here? Have I exhausted these rewards already? Does that mean that I've missed 3 whole HP memories? Because I know one of them is in Black Earth. I may have to go and look at the list of where this stuff is. That's fun. Oh right, there's probably one in the in the final dungeon, isn't there? Well, on top of that, that does seem to be where the last reg up is, so... At least, yes, that part is true. Okay, there's at least one... Yeah, there's at least one HP memory in the... final dungeon. There's two in Black Earth. Which leaves one unaccounted for. But, actually, I think. Get it in an antenna or something? Seems like something I would do. Ooh, neat. We haven't been using decode, but still, that's a nice get. Not gonna complain about that. Oh, I didn't know you could get Gen 3 from GMDs here. Nice. I mean, totally unnecessary probably, but still nice. That's, if you can put that folder to use, that's pretty good. Yeah, I was gonna say, we want to try to be careful, and then I didn't. $1,500 zennies. Wow. Thanks, game. That was absolutely nothing. It was completely worthless. Thanks. That's right. All the shops. Yeah, I'm not sure where I missed it then. Well. Find out eventually, I guess. Machine? It's a possibility. I haven't checked the sink either. I need to do that. And again, very strange that those dudes are still here, but I've said that before. Again, I'm pretty sure it's that that chip can be more easily accessed. but don't take my word for it. I think Long Blade S can actually be used for a Life Sword. That's the first one of those that I've gotten so far. Which again, if I get a set of those, it would not be a bad choice to use in the folder, so that way I have something with a little extra base damage on it. And keep the PA, because it's pretty alright still. And S-Code is still basically pretty usable. Again, using that full synchro card and having Sparkman at 200 damage is just great. Great value. Like this. I mean, yeah, we're losing the green mystery data, but I have a ton of all the chips in here. At least from the battle data. And, okay, I may have lost out on 3 bug frags, but that's okay. Those will show up again. There's plenty of sources of those, and goodness knows they seem to be in the rotation of all the GMDs. Pretty much every BMD is those lately. Yeah, BN4 is very weird in terms of, like, code ranking because, well, very thin library. Yeah, there's a fair chunk of stuff that you can do with S-Code. Sadly, there's no S-Code, oh goodness. Yeah, I mean, those are really good. Well, those are BN5 is the thing. Those are all quite good for BN5. BN5 S-Code is loaded. Meanwhile, in this game, you have 150 standard chips total, and, like, all the PAs are 3 of a kind, instead of all being a single code. Yeah, I don't think there's hockey pucks in S-Code, like, at all either in this game, unfortunately. So the old favorite is kind of lost. No, he's in 5. Although putting more content in 4, I mean, make the game more playable or something. Make the game better. Yeah, so as a rule, in 4 here, I mean, I'm using this code. This code is S and T coded. The other one is V and E coded. This needs to be, like, retooled pretty heavily, though. This is what I was using mostly for 10 seconds. It mostly is just like, hey, fish for silver bullet, so it's not even a real folder in that case, but I mean that's a little bit harsh, but also oh, they went the wrong way, and I didn't get invis. That's okay. We'll get more of those circle guns that we probably don't need. I don't think the Circle Gun 3 is in any of our good codes offhand. I mean, there's some stuff where it's okay, but it's not the stuff that we're using. Why don't I go look, actually? Yeah, JMR. R is pretty alright. I think M probably is too. J is a little bit more support tier. Meanwhile, in comparison, Circle Gun 2 is in D, G, and T. That is a power trio indeed. I mean, they may not all be like the top tier, but again, BN4. Oh god. Not happy about this. I may have to sink a full energy after this. Actually, yeah, let's use the full energy. Let's save again. Ah, okay, so there is one. I don't know what... I admit that I've been saying a lot of stuff, and 4, unsurprisingly, is kind of my weakest game. I'm sure that that's true of, like, everybody who plays these games. It's like, oh, Battle Network 4. For reasons that are not impossible to understand, to be fair. Yeah, let's just do that, I guess. I'm like, wait, how do I set this up? And then I realize, yeah, ice in the middle. Ooh, a couple of goodies, yeah. I'd have to go and... I need to do a timer for Searchman at some point. Searchman is kind of rough because... Searchman generally does not use an attack that you can get a counter on inside those first 10 seconds. So you've just got to go for raw damage. Oh, come on, game. I think that's the right enemy. Where's... Please load. I'm sure this wiki is a little bit slow sometimes. Unless I have to get that somewhere else. Oh no, they dropped from this, from the, or pardon me, from the... Drop from an S rank against the L Emperor EX. So, if we get that, we should be good to go. Ah, good. Always nice to see this encounter, the one that gives you trouble in playthrough 1. Still here. There's another place to get that ship. I don't think there is, though. Yeah, it would have to be that or a bug frag trader, and I can't get at that yet. Right now I'm trying to get Element Dark, which I believe is the last thing I need to pick up in order to be able to enter Black Earth. And I'm not getting the drops. I'm getting the draws at least for some of it. Maybe the guy can tell me if I'm wrong about that. No, he's got no real information, but yeah, the repelling force is still there. Yeah, because the other one that we're missing in here before Navi chips is Life Aura, which is in there. And our fifth Giga chip is in there too, I think, right? Yeah, we have to get it from base XX or base Omega. Oh, I'm not gonna get a triple out of this fight at all, am I? Okay, game, sure. I don't have a lock enemy on for this. Maybe I should go get one, because, yeah, I don't have one right now, because I was like, I gotta be careful with my money, because of... Well, because I had to get Undernet 5 and then pick up the Nebula code and stuff, so I didn't buy any earlier in the playthrough. Yeah, there we go. We got it. So now we should be able to start poking around inside of that really gross looking area. Can I run from this? I don't want to fight these things. Yeah. Yeah, those are nasty. Yeah, I can just, you know, eventually it'll happen, because I've got ways of doing, again, you can see I've got the full synchro default card. I've got full cuss as my registered. So at the very least, getting an S rank in that fight is not hard. I just gotta actually get the fight to show up. Now we get sucked in. That looks significantly better than I remember it looking. Although the warping in is just like the Mega Man sprite appears and then the palette slowly shows up. That's not so great, but you win some, you lose some. I'm pulling up the maps again. Ah, good. I was worried we weren't gonna find those here. Alright, so if I recall correctly, the Shadow Navis and the others can only be damaged by swords. So there may be a bunch of me just, like, throwing crap out here, basically, to try and get to draw Life Sword and end the fight. Possibly, but I'm not running that right now because of whatever reason. Here, let's do this. Not ideal to stand on the poison panel, but okay. And again, we're just gonna, like, save after every encounter here. At least for a little bit. Take that. Go the other way. Oh, you jerk. Those battle GMDs are the thing that we want to farm here because that is how we get fast gauge. Asterisk. Oh, hey. That's right. The green mystery datas here have the DS Navi chips in them, which is fun because then we don't have to worry about having to get those ourselves. Right. I mean, again, for optimization, if you have Number Ball, it's still worth doing exactly one. Damn. But I don't have that right now. And I'd have to go get in contact with people to help set that stuff up. But yeah. No need to ever lose an HP. There is an area here where you need, I believe you need the DS Navi chips in order to have the thing allow you to go through. Oh, that was a complete waste of a top man. Well, rip. Oh yeah, he does jump slashes. I gotta remember, I don't know what I was expecting, but apparently it wasn't that. Just forgets the attacks these enemies have for some reason. There should be our life aura. Oh yeah, that's a good point. You do have a good point there. You can tell this is an area where I'm, like, definitely becoming not good at things. And we got all the non-Navi chip mega chips, though, so at least that's under our belt. Got for us. All right. So this area, this is where we can start fighting more of the DS Navis. Can we pick up the stuff here without disturbing those? We should be able to get everything except for the last one, so at least there's that. Yeah, I probably should invest in more of those. Hey, Shademan DS, nice. And there's the other HP memory for Black Earth. So I'm stuck here like, once again, where's one of the two that I'm missing? I know what the other two is. I know what the other one is, pardon me. It's in the meteor. Yes, if Slasher continues to function exactly as it did in previous games, then it should be able to land hits on things that are behind you. But I freely admit that it's been kind of a while, so... could be wrong. Oh, that's not useful, but... deals with those, I guess. Popping that out a little prematurely. Oh, the shots don't even land. I was hoping that I could just set poison panels, but nope, no such luck. There we go. Now, we're not even facing this thing correctly. Let's do this anyway. There we go. Gigafolder 1. That probably does something fun to you that in terms of bugs, that I don't know exactly what it is. I'll move one time. Oh, he's got the super long boy there. The fighter sword. Is fine. I'll area grab the area that I had before. Oh, okay. So it creates swamp panels. I think that's what it did in BN3 too, so, pardon me, BN3 as well. Let me try phrasing that better, I guess. So, yeah. Alright, let's feed this. Oh, nice, Video Man DS. That's something else to not worry about. Wide Shot 2L, is that the one that I was missing? Muramasa M, and we already have Muramasa, and it's only one code. Ooh, Wind Racket Asterisk, that's pretty nice. Magnum, oh. We already have Magnum Q. Okay, yeah, I guess the Wide Shot was actually the one we were missing, that's nice. Okay, yeah, it is. Cool. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, somehow I forgot to get all three of those before I advanced past playthrough 2. Oops. Oh well. It's pretty good luck. Now, you've seen these mirrors that are going around the inner part of the area. So, we will take a look at that next time. Oh, green mystery data. Let's get that first, and then... Oh, nice. Laserman DS. Excellent. Alright, now for real. Next time... we will take a look at this.